structure, discipline, patience. I taught myself this. When I'm out of a job, my structure falls apart. I have no sense of direction. I become depressed. My job is the only thing that I feel that keeps me human. Because when I go to my job, I already know that I'm what's expected of me. I already know if this has to be done, if that has to be done, if that has to be done, if that has to be done. If you want to help me, that's fine. If you don't want to help me, then please move out my way, because you're slowing me down. But I'm going to get this done. I have structure in my job. You know what I mean? I love my job. This is why I say this is like the biggest case of my life right now. I'm going on 30 days. I did everything that they've asked me to do. I went to the Bronx. I contacted South Carolina. I typed letters for each case on why it happened. I typed a letter on why I believe I should have this job. I typed a letter on why. What's the pattern of my rap sheet? If I can, I should have brung it. If I can show you, like put it on the bed right now, and I get you, her, John, if I get you guys and I sit you down, you guys will notice a pattern from the moment that it started, my first case, to the end. You will notice that there's no violence, there's no weapons, there's no assaults, there's no burglaries. But you will notice possession of heroin, possession of hypodermic needle, got caught up shooting in Port Authority, overdosed, sold drugs. Like if you notice that it's all a pattern of drugs. That's all it is. And my past haunts me like that, because I want this job so bad, because I need it. I need it. But getting back to heroin, I want to say, it's not the heroin, it's not the substance that I'm addicted to. It's the feeling that it creates in me that I'm addicted to. Because the heroin could be a can of sardines. The heroin can be anchovies. And then some people are going to say, yeah, but I can stop doing sardines whenever I want. I can stop doing anchovies. You're absolutely right, because you're only eating it sporadically. Sporadically. But if you eat that substance consistently, because you're chasing the feeling that that substance creates consistently, now it becomes habitual. You create a habit. Now you need it. Now you want it. And you get to that point where you no longer have patience. You no longer have respect. You lose your morals. And that's where the cheating, the lying, the stealing, the disrespect, you know how many times I robbed my mother? Do you know how many times I robbed my brother? Do you know how many times I robbed my own kids? Do you know how many times I robbed my wife? Do you know how many times I robbed people? Do you know how many places I've been into I shouldn't be in? Do you know how many people I've affected? Thousands. But because I was numb and blind to the disease, I didn't care, because the disease makes you selfish. It makes you very self-centered. It makes you believe that the world revolves around you. Oh, poor me, pity me. But it doesn't. And what I wanted to say was, about last week, I make amends. And anything that I do, I try in some way, shape, or form, whether it's to better me or to make an amend because of something that I've done to somebody. I'm always very conscious and aware of that. So I was offered a job last week. The job, I should have gotten paid anywhere between $13 to $15 an hour. The man offered me, to begin, $8 an hour. So I looked down and I told him, that's not even minimum wage. All the other workers stopped and they looked at me. Now, what you have to understand is none of them ever questioned him, because where I was going to work, I didn't realize they were all drug addicts. So they're not going to question the $8. They're going to bust their ass for the $8 because they know that once they get paid, they're going to go get high, because I was in their shoes. But because I'm not in their shoes no more, I was able to question this man and tell him why. Like, that's not even minimum wage. So he thought he was doing something great. And he says, okay. I'll give you $9. Go to work. So I said to myself, I talk to God a lot. And I talk to myself, sometimes out loud. And I say, I'm going to take the $9 and I'm going to go do this work for you. But I'm not doing this for you. But I never told him why I was doing it neither. I walked away and I did the job. I'm going to tell you why I did it. When he did that to me, it made me feel cheated, robbed, insulted. How dare you? Right? That's how he made me feel when he did that to me. Now, me as an addict, I always try to think outside the box and look at myself in that position. When he made me feel that way, now I turn myself this way and I look at the person that I robbed. Wow. I made you feel fucked up. I cheated you. I robbed you. I insulted you. How dare you? So, to me, that's making amends. Did I go to the person that I did this to and say, listen, I'm sorry? No. But I will never ever, or I never want them to think that I don't know what it feels like, what I did to you. I know exactly what I did to you. And it hurts. I'm sorry. I apologize. I would never, ever, in a million years, do that if I wasn't an addict. I would never take from you. I would never disrespect you. I would never rob you. I would never enter your premises without your permission. I would never deprive my kids. You're there, you're sitting, and you start to take out money. And now you're straight, but you know that in the next few hours, you're going to be sick. And you look at this money and you say, okay, the kids need milk, they need bread, sugar. And you don't go and buy it. You leave them without because the drug controls you. You don't choose for your kids. You don't choose for your family. You don't even get to choose for yourself. I choose for you. That's what the drug told me. Some people say, if I can turn back the hands of time, knowing what I know today, do it all over again. I'll tell you. Have a nice trip. start over. And one mishap, and I relive all that again. I don't want to relive that again. There are things that I've done that I can't even remember. They come like if God is sending you a fucking message. Like 2-3 years will go by and you don't even know. You're in recovery. You don't even know. And one day out of nowhere, you get this flashback. Oh my God, I did that. And you start, like, your hairs start to get up, your tongue tightens, you start to get nauseous, and because I've suppressed so much. 17 years before I got into recovery, I suppressed. I didn't go to no rehab. I didn't go. I used to be a detox junkie. I would go to detox, do my 7-10 days, fatten up a few pounds, get in shape, come back out, and in less than an hour I had a needle stuck in my arm. I didn't know. I didn't know how to get straight. When you grow up in that life, that's all you know.